Okay, we are back. We have just finished up in the Whispering Depths and also unlocked our Necromancy of Thay and also learned that Astarion is a vampire. And I believe the plan is to continue on to the Goblin village. So, let us do that.
All right.
I missed one.
To new
This-
horizons. Mine for the taking.
May as well put my head up here.
That might be worth a look.
This is already seen as examined because I did poke my head over here briefly earlier when I was concerned whether or not I may have lost myself the Save All Tieflings achievement, and it turns out I did. So that is unfortunate. This was a result of failing to detect thoughts on Arca, therefore she turned violent, and therefore when I saved Sazza, and then she woke up and found Sazza missing, she decided to leave the grove. So in order to save her, what you actually need to do is convince her not to kill Sazza. Because if you let her shoot the bolt, or if you remove Sazza from the situation, she gets frustrated and leaves, and then she ends up dead here. So I learned something, and I will have to save all of the tieflings on another playthrough. And also, I'm just going to go ahead and fill in this area before I cross the bridge. I see there's this conspicuous log across here, and perhaps I could jump down and go across the log, but I think I'm unwilling to do that because it wouldn't be easy to get back up if that doesn't lead anywhere, or I would end up having to jump down there afterwards, and that's just annoying.
Hey! Something bit me!
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
Give me an aboleth over a midge any day.
And then there's something happening, now that we've seen her.
You harass every old woman you meet.
Just tell us where she is. We don't want any trouble.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me, Rena.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
Looks like I failed the insight. How about you all just calm down? What's going on here?
Careful. Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Oh, I did fail that insight. I don't know anything about Ethel being a hag, and I was kind of hoping this would be an opportunity for detect thoughts, but I guess I won't let you hurt Auntie Ethel.
Sweetie, be careful!
He's with the hag!
Don't bloody stand there gaping. Get him!
Now these guys are just like citizens, so I'm gonna double check to make sure I've got. Yep, non-lethal attacks is on.
Want another?
Come here! Come here!
Hang on a second. Okay, I learned something else. With Great Weapon Master, the bonus attack does not trigger if you knock an opponent out. I was assuming that I would get to knock out Demir and then use my bonus attack on Joel here, but apparently you need to get a critical hit or actually kill, not just knock out. Alright, so Karlach is done.
Victory awaits.
I'm not gonna.
Not now. Better get to work.
Oh.
Creator, destroyer.
There we go.
Oh, my stars! I didn't mean for this to happen.
What happened? It sounded like a heated argument.
Those poor boys were looking for their little sister, Mayrina, the girl who's staying with me. This is all my fault, but I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her, and my word is my bond. That poor thing will be distraught. We can't let her know. It'd break her poor heart. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
I suspect we've been played for fools.
Hag is the word they used. If that's what she really is, she's beyond dangerous.
Oh. And if that is the case, then it is doubly important that we did not kill these poor folk. So, I'm not going to take his pitchfork away, but we will read his letter. Dear Joel and Demir, don't get mad, I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. I'm going to the hag. I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back soon, so not a word to Mom, alright? She has enough on her plate. Mayrina. I'm going to the hag. They weren't lying, but they don't react to the letter. What about... And he just has his cleaver. I'm not going to take their protection away. They were literally just looking for their sister. So we won't be going that way because, as Gale has pointed out, a hag is very dangerous. And we have another mission that we are very concerned with the timing on, so we're going to continue on that path.
This will come in handy.
Something over there.
Fleet Fingers. Once per turn, after the wearer dashes or takes a similar action, they can jump without using a bonus action. That's gloves. Well, out of us, I think Gale is the one that is least likely to want to use his normal action in a turn, because he may just want to get to the enemies and provoke.
Something over there.
And this burrow has a backpack in it with some more stuff. But you have to succeed at the perception check to find it. Alright.
Let's have a peek inside.
So now I've come all the way down here, and I guess when we go back we'll stick closer to the Blighted Village just to make sure we have seen all of that firsthand. Collapsed barrow with nothing. And this is where those goblin lookouts are. We've already seen them. Basket has been left behind.
Lost in thought. On my way.
There we go.
What have we here?
Alright, we have now done a decent casing of the surroundings of the Blighted Village. Let us continue on to the Goblin camp.
I'll tell the gods what's what.
Oh, there she is. I didn't even notice her there. Journal updated, defeat the goblins. Oh, I'll have to let this play out first.
Well, look what the rat dragged in.
Can it? I know something Ragslin will want to hear.
Yeah? What's that?
I've been in some druid's grove. This one sprang me. Now move over so I can tell Ragslin myself.
Hold on. Where are the raiders?
Dead. Every last one.
Ragslin's drow friend won't be happy to hear that.
She'll be happy enough when I tell her where them looters is holding up. Let me through.
Hold on now. Is it true what Sazza says? You helped her escape that grove?
Yes, I don't believe in keeping prisoners, but first, let's see what's got to trade, if anything. Technically, elixirs of bloodlust are very good. You know what? I'll buy that Warg Fang from him. Yes, I don't believe in keeping prisoners.
Then behave while you're inside. Our people don't mind it one bit.
That's enough out of you. Come on. Gotta let the drow know where them looters is. We'll be heroes.
A little discourse.
What?
I'm looking for someone named Halsin. Gale's just gonna blurt it out.
Who? If he ain't one of us, and if he's here, he's down in the pits.
Sounds rancid. Let's see if we can get him out of there.
That noise coming from behind you, good or bad?
Depends who you are. We're celebrating a raid. No better time in camp than this. Get yourself a bit of fun before it dries up.
A raid? On what?
Ripped the guts out of Joaquin's rest, we did. Inns are good for gutting. Lads even captured some Duke. Worth celebrating, that is.
Goblins have performed a raid. Not terribly surprising, I suppose. So we learned that the goblins imprisoned the survivors deep within their camp. Halsin could be held captive there if he survived. We arrived in the goblin camp, now to find the leaders. We learned that the goblin imprisoned the survivor deep within their camp. Halsin could be held captive there if he survived. Thanks to Sazza, we made it to the camp. She told us to meet her further inside, where she'll introduce us to the Drow True Soul.
Go on then.
Stop. Enjoy the party. More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy
These
bugger.
big goats could guard the place themselves. Let us off the hook. Next time, we will be on guard duty. I won't.
Nose from his fingers.
Ain't fair.
Huh?
It's true. Front lines is boring.
Stop fidgeting.
What are they doing over there? Chasing bird? I can see the absolute from here. I can.
Alright, let's... Let's reconvene over there.
Quit moaning.
And I'm gonna take a break and come back to the recording in a bit. Okay, ceiling. Well, that turned out to be more than a break because the Hearthstone StarCraft mini set came out and I stopped doing BG3 content for a bit to make those videos. A link to that playlist will be in the description in case you're interested. But we have just gotten past the gatekeepers into the Goblin camp, so let us start checking this place out.
Onward. Ever onward.
Oh.
Ready and willing. With haste. A word.
Tribe?
Tribe. Well, check for trades. Oh, we do have some arrows of fire here. But we don't... This party doesn't really have archers. I don't need to worry about arrows. Tribe.
Tribe! Blessed be the absolute!
And the Knoll gnawed her arm clean off. So much for the flaming fist, eh?
You know, Gale's from Waterdeep, and we haven't been up to Joaquin's rest yet, so he might not even know. What's a flaming fist?
The fist. Pigs from Baldur's Gate. Good for one thing. Feeding to walks.
Were there any survivors?
Bunch of prisoners got towed to Moonrise. City snobs mostly. But the Flaming Fist? Pile of smoking corpses.
Do you happen to know the way to Moonrise?
You ain't know the broken road? Nah. I'll tell you real slow like, so you don't miss it. North.
Okay then.
Looking at a future true soul, you are. Boss Ragslin says I'm next in line.
For the absolute!
I forgot to, so I missed my opportunity to see if that goblin had anything to trade.
Toast, toast, toast!
So mostly just because I know this ends, we're gonna come up here and explore this.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
That vision, that voice, what was it?
I think that was the Absolute speaking to us. But we managed to shield ourselves. We should keep moving.
Hold on. That artifact seemed to stop the voice. What is it?
I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost.
Why Baldur's Gate? What aren't you telling me?
I suppose, if we're to continue together, I may as well tell you. I serve Shah. My home is a secret cloister in Baldur's Gate. A group of us was sent to retrieve the artifact. Now I'm the only one left. I can't afford to fail. I can't tell you anymore. This mission required utmost secrecy. We all submitted to having our memories suppressed so that we couldn't betray Shah's confidence. If I reach my contact in the city, I'll have my memories restored. Until then, I have to guard the artifact with my life. There. You have the truth, for all it's worth. Let's continue.
I knew it.
Shar is one of the greater gods, and my Gale does have religion, so he certainly knows who Shar is. And I don't think he would be subtle about this. I didn't agree to join up with a Shar worshipper.
Then it's your own fault for not asking.
I did ask. Now that the truth's out, tell me more.
Talk to me later. We've got more pressing matters to see to right now.
How did you come into possession of that artifact? Exactly.
There's nothing more I can tell you. All I remember is that I have to get back to my contact in the city.
I know those symbols. Githyanki runes. Ancient as Vlaakith herself. You stole that from my people.
Yes. And a lot of my people died in the process. I won't fail them. Not after what I saw your kind do to them.
A powerful artifact indeed, to have caught the attention of so many. Not least the Absolute itself, the three figures in the vision, the Chosen are searching for it. With the cultists' aid, it will not be long before they find it. Before they find you. You have evaded them so far, thanks, it seems, to the artifact itself. But how long can such protection last? Shadowheart has made her position clear. She will see that it is taken to its destination. At any cost. No doubt the Githyanki will seek to reclaim that which is theirs. And you still do not know what it even is.
Actually, I think Gale is exactly the kind of person who would egotistically think he's the best person to hold on to it. Give me the artifact. Better if I hold on to it.
I trust you more than most. But I'm sorry. That's too much to ask. This is my responsibility.
I am tempted to say I can't trust you, best if we travel separately. But we do need the artifact. So for now, just take care of it. Seems like it's as important to me as it is to you.
I wouldn't quite say that. But it'll be safe with me. Let's go.
So Shadowheart told us that she has allowed her memory to be suppressed so she can serve Shar without compromising her. Although she tried to hide it, we discovered that she worships the goddess Shar. We need to ensure she doesn't keep anything else from us. And the rest of that is older. Shadowheart carries a strange artifact that seems to protect us from a horrible voice. We should find out more about it. And I want to talk to Lae'zel too, because I feel like Lae'zel might have something to say about that.
Speak.
But I guess not now.
Yes.
That's curious.
And we don't actually want to go to the mountain pass yet. If we try, we'll get a pop-up. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing. Warning, the area you are about to enter will be bitterly difficult for a party of your level. Yeah, we don't want to go there. Not yet. I mean, certainly, we wouldn't want to leave the tieflings to their plight at the grove. Gale wouldn't want to do that. And then similarly, we're going to check out this side just because I know it's going to loop back over here and then it'll be handled.
All right.
Alright.
Just as I expected.
Let's back off. There is a trap. But these kind of trap we could just destroy. Or not.
Action, not reaction. Whatever comes, I'm ready.
I guess I'm gonna have to try to descend. I could have sworn that you could use fire.
What am I to do?
Actually, let me try produce flame. I think it is slightly different. Oh, okay.
Ignorance breeds madness.
I guess we will try to have Lae'zel handle it. And somebody made another perception check. Oh! I guess we found it.
Which way to the nearest library?
Okay, everybody failed. Well, there is webbing here, so let's at least burn that away.
Best avoid that trap. Action, not reaction. Stay vigilant. There are traps here. Without delay.
Alright, I think I've basically cleared the traps
choice.
here. At least on this side. And then we recognize this log because we saw it from back up here earlier, so we would turn around. And yeah, this leads back over here. I should be a little bit careful just in case there is one more trap maybe. But I guess not. Okay. And we've already talked our way into the camp, so we could just go. Oh, what's this side path? Okay, that lets these back up here. Let's take the quick way down. If we even can. There we go.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard. My pleasure.
With fragulous crown and with sceptre abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filfenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you Glade.
If Gale thought about it more, he might more actively try to preserve the safety of whoever is up there, obviously a captive. But I think the made-up language would get to him. Fragulous, Glide, I don't know this language.
Come on, you turnip!
Quite so. Now, if you'll excuse me, draw Ragslin, I am draw Ragslin, Tumptuous, draw Ragslin,
You broke him!
Wait! Draw Ragslin, we pray, we...
Come on, pigeon! Back to your cage!
Now, look what you've done. Of course. I don't
Idiot!
I do have...
Right, yes.
Yeah, Detect Thoughts is up. And I do still have 4 Arcane Ward. Only Shadowheart was actually hurt from those traps. Actually, I want to see something real quick. Right. It seems like it's not perfectly represented in the combat log, but I believe Shadowheart took damage simply from being too close to the mine herself, because the redirected damage from Gale was 0. So she's just going to drink a potion. And I don't think we need to...
A long way from Waterdeep.
I don't think we need to short rest for that. Alright, let's start talking to goblins.
Let's chat. You look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it?
Quite the trove. How did you get your hands on all this?
Nicked him off the dead, didn't I?
Not really a surprising answer from a goblin. We don't really actually need the returning pike, because we are handling that with Lae'zel being a Eldritch Knight. And actually, I think I want to kind of avoid the Boots of Aid and Comfort. 3 temporary hit points is not, generally speaking, a bad thing. But because I'm doing the Armor of Agathis with Gale, I could potentially... if Gale's current temporary hit points are less than 3, and then Shadowheart heals him, she could accidentally overwrite his remaining Armor of Agathis with this Boots of Aid and Comfort effect. And I don't even want to take that chance. And we don't even need the Gloves of Archery, so... we'll probably just take some potions here, I guess. Alright. But also...
That's right. Keep drinking.
Yeah, also nothing.
That way.
Grab a drink before you see the priestess, Smacker. The branding stings something
proper.
You let her burn you? Why?
Mark of the absolute, innit? Shows our devotion to her. Makes it easier to decide who we kill and who we don't, too. So best get a move on, eh?
Bloody arm is killing me. Here's to the best sedative there is. Booze. Hey! You ain't rounding me up for no raid. No way. I'm drinking.
I forgot to check at least one person to see if they had anything. Nope.
Dragons is back.
Honestly, Gale's happy to let them drink instead of raid. Good for you. Bottoms up.
Yeah. Here's to the absolute. Having a drink. It's all the sweeter when it's free, innit?
It don't feel right messing with it, is all.
Free? Where did you get it all?
Where the hell'd you get yours? From an inn. Numpty, course. You won't find much there now. Took all the good stuff before we burned it.
And of course, Gale is also getting a little concerned about the fact that this appears to be post-raid.
What's holding up the game? Owlbear ain't dead, is it? I don't fancy chasing this thing.
Enjoying the view. Looking tasty in these new breeches, ain't I?
Trade. Oh, he's got readables. A Dwarf Poem and Fables of Faerun 5, The Boy and the Beholder. I think I've already read that one. Yeah, I've already read that one. But this Dwarf's Poem, oh, 280? Interesting. That is a lot, and in fact more than we have. They're just pants.
Ah, you're just jealous because you wished you looked this good. Maybe they're a bit loose.
But it's massive.
That's because I keep myself in shape. Not like that chunky dwarf I nicked them off.
Oh, shut it! What kind of coward won't
The
chase
dwarf,
the
did
baby
he have anything on him besides pants?
Dunno. Was already stripped down to his breeches when I got my hands on him. Had a couple of coins in the pockets and some daft poem. But that's all.
I love poetry. Can I see?
Sure you can. But a look's all you're getting. For all I know, this little roaster was some famous bard. And you'll be selling his last words for a pretty penny.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Well, there's a detect thought, so of course we're gonna go for that. It's a DC 9. We're in a community area. I think this is a time where we actually want a fox's cunning, and Oh, I guess I can't have both from the same source, can I? Because they're both concentration. So we're gonna go with fox's cunning.
chosen to hear her, like the boss and priestess.
Some of these words are real pretty. But if the lads find out how much I enjoy it, they'll stick me on the spit.
Aw, you're a secret poetry lover. How cute.
What the bib? It's a load of old bollocks. All this moons and stars rubbish. Embarrassing is what it is. It's soft stuff. Don't want nothing to do with it.
So he just gave it to me and I saved quite a bit of gold. Because I would have purchased it if I could. So here it is. A son of Selûne fell here in the dark below, and we sealed his grave in her holy glow. May the moon never touch the stars once more. May darkness never conquer the moon maiden's door. A note is scrawled in the margins. Found the door under the temple. Think the moon's turn, but which way? A cluster of stars in lunar phases are sketched beneath. And then that updated Find the Night Song. Open the door. We found a poem about Selûne and a dwarf's corpse. It mentioned a door under the temple. What is hidden beneath the goblin camps? And then, of course, rescue Volo. We found Volo performing for the goblins under significant duress. He was led to their camp's interior by a guard. He clearly needs help.
Dragons is back and they...
Track attack. I've talked to Warlock Girk. I don't know.
Think the Absolute wants me to have another drink.
Claggett I just talked to. Sharp Eye Aggie I don't think I have.
Who wants another drink?
Drink's going straight through me.
Okay.
Is it even a bird?
The only cure is drinking more as fast as you can.
That's the plan. We looted an entire inn. Brought back enough booze to drown a dragon. Here's to them we nicked it off. Down one mug of ale for every throat we cut.
Alright, so...
That's good ale. It's got wings. Chewy. Reckon it can fly?
When you nick it out of there.
Well, now, you look like a tough un, but have you got smarts, skills, guts?
If you have a point, why don't you just get to it?
Don't hang about, do ya? Maybe that serves you well out fighting beasties, but this ain't that. This is chicken chasing.
I forgot to trade. Oh, she's got some gold on her.
Bloody fantastic.
Let's be real. Gale is not gonna let an inaccuracy slide. Well, for starters, that's no chicken. It's an owlbear.
It's got feathers, don't it? A beak. Besides, I reckon it owes us, seeing as how it just ate our last chicken. Reckon it owes us a game. You want to hear the rules or not?
I do have better things to do than chase poultry.
Oh, come on now. Don't be scared. It's a simple game. That's what makes it beautiful. You just got to chase the chicken through the course to the posts there, right? Got to do it fast and got to do it alone. Any of your mates step in, you lose. Time runs out, you lose. Simple, like I say, but not easy. Better contenders than you have been bested by that bird.
This is cruel. I won't be part of it.
No skin off my ass. Just remember, you had the chance to be a part of something grand, and you walked away.
I do have a potion of animal speaking. Let's see what the owlbear thinks about all this.
Mother gone. Hungry.
I have a camp. You're welcome there.
New home? Maybe. Got to get away from here first.
The cub seems anxious to leave, but afraid to defy the goblins. They have to be dealt with, one way or the other.
Nothing beats the taste of stolen beer.
Brave enough to take on our new chicken? It's a big un, but that's just more for the chasing.
I'm leaving, and the owlbear's coming with me.
Is you now? Reckon I feel differently. Reckon the lads will too.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I think under normal circumstances, he would attempt to persuade. However, and he is hesitant to use these illicit powers. However, I feel like the life of this owlbear rests in the balance. So Gale will cautiously see what the powers come to. I don't care what you think. I'm not asking. Forbidden knowledge. Oh, okay. And so I actually don't want to cast guidance right now because it would break the fox's cunning. So
You're a true soul.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Beg pardon, please, take it. A gift. Reckon it's too fat to run anyway.
The owlbear. Man's best friend. Until it goes hungry.
let's see what Cruella says now.
Hey, no more games today, true soul. We ain't worthy, what with the absolute on your side and all.
Okay. And that feels like a good breaking point, so we will pick up exploring the rest of the Goblin camp next video.